We lived in Gables by the sea, and at the time it was almost all swampland when we first moved there. My dad built our house. We just explored the swamp and the canals and the wetlands there as kids. Most of the original homes that were built, you'll see a concentration of coral rock. The other style that's very popular is the Mediterranean Revival style of Spain and Spanish architecture. One of the number one reasons people move to Coral Gables is because we respect and preserve our history. The villagers were formed in 1966. The first villager project in 1966 was the Douglas entrance. The second project of the villagers was the Biltmore Hotel, and that was around 1972, 1973, same year that the city of Coral Gables passed its first historic preservation ordinance. And Coral Gables was the first city in Miami to have any historic preservation ordinances. And Dorothy Thompson was really the one spearheading it in Coral Gables to make sure that the Biltmore was saved and preserved. The villagers started to get a very good reputation about being able to preserve historic sites. Other historic sites actually approached the villagers to help them. The Doc Thomas House in South Miami was one of the first ones. The Alamo was the first hospital in Miami, and they actually moved it to the campus of the now Jackson Memorial Hospital so that it would be saved and preserved. In the beginning, a lot of fundraising and also education was done by publishing books on historic homes in Miami and house tours and garden tours. And all the money that we raise from that goes to grants to help sites preserve their buildings. I think what really drives my preservation passion is growing up in 1966, an era of historic preservation, and it was important to the community, important to our city. Coral Gables was my grandparents' home, my parents' home where I grew up. It's where we raised our family, and I will live here forever.